It was the summer of 1996. I went over to my buddy's house to experience a PlayStation for the first time. I was forever changed by, but also Tekken. Both of my preteen brain cells were completely blown. I'd seen fighting games before, but Tekken just hit differently. More ridiculous, but realistic at the same time. Tekken was now a name I'd never forget. Like a lot of people, I fell off after Tekken 3. Decades later though, I picked it back up with a roommate for Tekken Tag 2. And boy, did we think we were the shit. But really, we were just shit. Anyways, a couple of American presidents later, Tekken 7 came to console. And thanks to all my time playing Tekken Tag 2, I definitely knew what I was doing.
You sure about that?
I hopped into ranked, and you'll never guess what happened. So, I did what any reasonable person would do. Over the next couple years, though, I never lost the urge to play challenging games. I mastered some really hard games, even with a hereditary disease that has weakened my hands. I started to think to myself, I managed to get past those hard games. Maybe Tekken will be easier now? Spoiler, it was not easier now. But I did have something I didn't have before, the desire to stick with it. And I had something else new that would make all the difference. You can choose to bang your fucking head against a wall all by your lonesome, but being able to vent, get advice, spar, reinforce knowledge, and share enthusiasm will make it a much better experience. I know it did for me, and the people that I met became strong relationships. A while back, I met this one random guy in a lobby with my buddies, and he just started giving me advice. I didn't know what to think of it at first, but some of the advice was actually working. So I eventually said, okay, I'll buy what you're selling. Help me. Little did I know, I had just enrolled as a student, and now I had a teacher. My fundamentals were still trash, but now they were getting better every day. I got Miguel, my main at the time, to yellow Vindicator. Even so, just couldn't seem to break my bad habits. And I knew something needed to change. I tried Bryan, Lydia, and even a pathetic attempt at Lee, but then something happened. I'll be damned, but one of the last characters I ever thought could work for me actually stuck. Paul fucking Phoenix! I could feel something there. So I committed to the Phoenix. I worked with my Tekken buddies to drill combos, key moves, movement, and every trick I could fit in my brain. My next goal, Orange. After a couple months of lab work, casual lobbies, treasure battles, and quick play, I was feeling confident enough for rank. My ball started back at green, so into hell I went. But it was easier this time. I knew what to expect. Yellow came soon enough though, and it was tougher for sure. People had stronger setups and tighter combos. I took everything I'd learned and gave it my all. And then, fucking Orange. I'd done it. I thought to myself, the climb to red can now begin. And when you know it, that's when things turn into a complete shit show. The thing about Orange ranks is, compared to Yellow, people are more familiar with their character. They drop their combo way less often, they have their key moves ready to go, they even use a little bit of movement and punishment. So not only do you need to know your character, you need to start knowing matchups with other characters. And guess what? I didn't. I got stuck there. I got demoted back to Yellow multiple times and fought my way back. But I just couldn't break through. I started getting pissed. Really pissed. I badly wanted to keep ranking up, while also telling myself I didn't care either way, which wasn't even remotely true. I was feeling a lot like, well, like a lot of people would. Like maybe you have. I was beyond frustrated. I took some breaks, played some single player games, and I still made sure to get in a little bit of Tekken time in the lab by myself every day, just to fend off rust. Over the course of weeks, I felt the frustration subside, and I realized I needed those breaks more than I thought. If you ever find yourself feeling like I did, I strongly recommend you take a break and get your head back on straight. When I felt the time was right, I jumped back into Tekken with gusto. But I found myself kind of getting my ass kicked. I certainly wasn't ready for ranked again. My teacher asked me,
你只要用耳朵听着我的木鱼声，我敲一下，你就用铁锤去撞一下钟。
主持，弟子来习武艺，不是。
你别太小看这些竹竿儿。
Well, he was right. So I started spending more time drilling. And I mean seriously. Not just messing around, but truly practicing everything I needed to win. 30 minutes here, an hour there. When I felt good, I jumped back into ranked. Before I knew it, the fucking wins started stacking up. Never in my life had I been pressing buttons with more intention. I was ready. Boy, was I ever. I was confident, level-headed, focused. I will reach my goal, I said. I actually started getting win streaks in ranked, and I knew it was a good sign that I was making real progress. I hurtled back up to Destroyer and was inching towards Savior. In my body, I could feel the tension. I had never reached Savior, which was a mere 2 ranks from red. I rode the waves of nervousness and excitement as I punched through and achieved Savior. I felt the high of pure dopamine. I'd been smashing my head against a brick wall for 2 years, and the wall finally started to crack. I might actually fucking do this. And before I knew it, Overlord. No fucking way. I'm just 1 rank away. I was within arm's reach of red and found myself staring down the barrel of a sumo-shaped gun. I'm here now. As I mentioned earlier, I have a disease that affects the extensors in my hands. I can't play with a stick, and I need to bind buttons because I can't play clawed style either. The real trouble is with lifting my fingers. And when combined with a heated moment, I can sometimes miss input. Not today, I thought. Here we go. I focused with all my being. I was ready to clap some cheeks. I thought about the handy-capable gamers that inspired me. There was no way I could give up now. There was only one thing between me and my goal. I took a deep breath and said,
Whatever happens, happens.
I gave it my all. I felt overwhelmed by the knowledge and skill of my opponent, but somehow, I took the first game. I did not hesitate. I rematched. Whew! The heat coming off me was insane. And now, before me, my final challenge. It all came down to this match.
You can do this. Don't abuse unsafe moves.
Each round feels like an eternity.
Stick to it. Punish those hop kicks.
Every press feels like a hammer drop.
Patience. Wait for your turn. You've got everything you need to win.
I tighten my defense.
Duck those highs.
I continue my pressure.
Do what you trained to do.
Holy fucking shit. 7 golden letters. Genbu. Red. The embers inside me were gone, and in their place, a new fire, burning hot. My Tekken story wasn't ending. It was just the beginning. Iron Fist University's first student had graduated. Thanks for listening to my story. It may be small, but I hope you gained something from it. Oh, before I go, Iron Fist University is a fully volunteer effort because we love Tekken and we want to help all players grow. So if you've enjoyed any of our videos, please like, subscribe, and death fist that little bell icon for notifications on new content. Look forward to our new Tekken 8 Beginner's Guide series. Also, as of Tekken 8's release, Iron Fist University will be accepting new members into the official Discord. Please stay tuned for more information on how you can join us. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, strong, and take care of yourself. This is Darren-san with Iron Fist University. I'll see you online.